In today's video, we're going to be installing tow mirrors on my 2nd gen Tundra. These are going to be a huge improvement from the factory mirrors that come on the truck, and they also could not have come at a better time. We recently took the truck back to the Midwest for the holidays, and within the first 2 days of me being there, someone clipped my driver's side mirror and the glass exploded. I've been rolling around with this broken mirror for a couple weeks now, so pretty excited to get these things off the truck. Let's get into it. As you can see, they have heated mirrors in here. They got turn signals, marker lights, and turn signals on the front of the mirror. They also included a little variety pack of trim tools. I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling the door panels off so I can get the factory mirrors pulled off the truck. All right, so to start, we gotta go ahead and pull the door panel off so I can access all of the mounting points on the inside of the door. Pulling the door panel off is pretty simple. There's just a couple screws and a couple clips. So we'll go ahead and get these off. So you're gonna have a little trim piece on the inside of your handle, and then there's a second plastic trim piece on the inside of your door lever. Get those both popped off with a pick or a flathead. You have one Phillips head down in this handle here, and then one Phillips head behind your door handle. Go ahead and unplug your speaker. Everything's just held in by clips, so you can kind of work your way around the panel, and then you should be able to lift it straight off the door. Last thing, there is cables that hold your door lever in place. So what you're gonna do is pop these out of their little collar that they lay in like this. Rotate it until you can pull that ball out. Same thing on the bottom. And boom, door plastic is off. From here, you can unplug the harness that goes into your mirror using a little pick, and then there's 3 10mm nuts that hold your mirror in place. The new mirror does come with its own rubber seal that sits up in between the mirror and your door. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the old one off, and this will go in place of it. Don't be like me and break all of your plastic clips. I don't think I need that, but not ideal. All right, let's go ahead and get this new mirror on here. All right, now that we got the driver's side on, we're gonna move over to the passenger side, get the old mirror swapped out, and then we can move on to wiring. Now that the mirrors are in the truck, we can go ahead and wire everything up. For the most part, it's fairly simple. This is truck side, this is mirror side. These are gonna be compatible and plug directly into each other, just like that. What this is gonna do is offer turn signals, heated mirrors, and then the capability to control your mirrors from inside the cab. And then there's a couple things that are gonna be left undone that are gonna leave you confused. What this purple wire is blind spot detection. This is a 2012, so I don't have that option. So this thing's just gonna stay in here, kind of dangling around. And then from there, you have this blue and white, really long bundle of wire. This is gonna be for backup light. It has this option on both mirrors, so there's one over here and there's one dangling from that corner. This kit comes with a manual that'll tell you all of the wiring for your specific vehicle and leaves it super straightforward and simple for you to kind of track down what wires do what. I'm gonna go ahead and spend some time running these into the boots that run from the door inside of the cab. Luckily for me, I have a switch panel, so I'm not gonna worry about splicing into any factory wiring or anything like that, going through the headache of trying to figure out which color does what. I am going to simply run these into the cab and then run them up to the engine bay where I have my switch panel control board. From there, I'll be able to add a button for reverse lights and just hit the button when I want to reverse, and that'll activate these 2 LED lights in both mirrors for reverse lights. It's going to be a little bit time consuming pulling these wires, so I'm going to go ahead and set the camera up, try to get these things pulled, and I'll show you how I get them wired in. First things first, I'm going to have to pull the speakers off both doors, and because I'm doing this install in 30-degree weather, I'm going to start on the passenger side where I have some sunlight. All right, we're making a little bit of progress here. So just to show you guys what I'm working with, I used an old air locker line. just because it's plastic and it's not going to damage my wiring harness. A couple videos I watched, they used coat hangers with tape over them. This seemed to work pretty well, but basically you're going to feed this into the rubber boot that goes from your door inside the cab. It's pretty difficult. This took me about 20 minutes just to get the locker line through there. But once you're inside the cab, you're going to take your reverse wires and then attach them to your fishing wire and pull it through to the inside of the cab. So we're going to go ahead and try it on this side, see how it turns out. If we're successful, we'll run this into the front of the truck and then repeat this on the driver's side. All right, passenger side is pulled through. I got both reverse wires into the floorboard of the driver's seat. We're gonna route the wires one more time from this floorboard through the firewall, and then I'll be able to run them to my switch panel. So this is what we're left with up front. You're gonna have 2 blues, 2 whites. Splice my 2 white wires into one, splice my 2 blue wires into one, and then we're gonna be running them into my aux beam switch panel up here so I can control those reverse lights on the click of a button. Let me get everything cleaned up here real quick, and then I will show you how I wire them in. Based off the manual, the white wire is going to be power for your reverse lights, and the blue wire is gonna be power for your running lights. I'm going to go ahead and install these into their individual terminals on my switch panel, and then we'll be able to turn everything on and see how they look. Now with everything plugged in, I'm going to turn power on in the truck, and we'll test out our wiring and see if we got backup lights. All of the wiring ended up working out. We got backup lights here, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and jump in the truck and turn them off with my switch panel, and then we'll turn on the running lights. All right, guys, with that, the install is officially complete. This was a fun little install for the weekend. I think they look absolutely amazing on the Tundra. It's such a huge step up from the factory mirrors. Now that I have the mirrors on the truck, I absolutely cannot wait to get new wheels and tires and then get all of this chrome deleted, and it'll really start to tie everything together. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it provides some value if you guys decide to throw tow mirrors on your truck. Obviously, it's nice and bright outside, so we're gonna go ahead and wait until it gets dark. We'll take this thing for a drive and see how they look at night. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a discount code for Sanooer in the description of this video, so you can go and check out their website and all the products that they have to offer. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next one.